Overall wellness is a multifaceted approach, taking nutrition, physical movement, mindful practices, spiritual practices, exploring nature, social connections, gratitude, sensory support, and emotional expression are key to overall well being. What do I mean by well being? Your well being is how you feel emotionally, spiritually, and physically. So, as I talk about this, this is something that I have been learning for years. And one of the best analogies is that of the safety guidelines in an airplane. You are told to put the mask on yourself first before putting it or assisting others. When it comes to our mental health, we need to take care of ourselves first. For many years, I felt that this was selfish or something you don't talk about. There was a stigma to mental health, especially when I was younger. It wasn't talked about. There was fear of institutionalization. There is no shame in needing help. There is no shame in struggling because truthfully, we all have an aspect of mental health. It's just the degree at which you are caring for it. And there is the chemical component that affects our mental health. Now, I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose or treat. The information I am sharing is based on research and my own experiences. It is here to educate, to give you tools, and to support yourself in ways to create mindful practices in your daily life. Now, you can do everything right and still have a spiral or a day that your mental health is not good. Give yourself grace. It's okay to start over. It's okay to take care of yourself and get back at it. Now, these tools I'm giving you do not replace clinical or professional treatments. They are tools. Many are ones that I got while doing therapy. I love supporting others in creating a life they love based on a holistic approach to our health. So, what are some of the things that can help us on a daily basis? We need to look at things that influence our brain, our nervous system, our hormones, gotta love them, our emotional resilience, and our physicality. What do I mean by physicality? Our bodies were meant to move. We're not meant to sit constantly. So if you have a sedentary lifestyle, you're at a desk all the time, it's important to get up and move. That creates a lot of things in your body, mind, body, and spirit. But where I want to start is first and foremost, our nutrition and our gut affect our brain, our nervous system, our hormones, our immune system, therefore affecting, you got it, our mental health. So, what can we do to improve that gut brain axis? Keeping a healthy microbiome, which is proper fiber from fruits and vegetables and grains and beans. Healthy omega-3 fatty acids, super important. Fermented foods are important to a healthy gut biome. Polyphenols are important to that. And they have been shown to help lower rates of depression and anxiety. So if you don't know if you're getting proper nutrition and a proper probiotics, I have some resources for you. Send me a message, or I'll put the link below to the products that I love and use. I am a huge advocate for getting proper nutrition. I work with a nutritionist for myself, and my husband does, and so does my daughter. Nutritionalists can help get the right balance for you. So, finding the right balance of foods and then getting those pre and probiotics in the body can help reduce inflammation in the body and promote that good gut brain access, which then supports our mood. Who knew? It started with food. Next thing is physical movement. Studies are now showing that 10 minutes, 3 to 5 times a day, is more beneficial than pounding it out all at once. What does that mean? Take a 10-minute break 2 to 3 times. Other research is now supporting doing 5 minutes after every time you eat, which then supports more of that gut health. I love how they are researching different things and finding out it's going back to what our ancestors did. They would eat and go back to the fields or go back to their job if they were in whatever they were. They didn't eat and then sit. They ate and they moved. So one of the research declared exercise enhances neuroplasticity. It increases all of that growth that our brain can have. So movement provides meaningful psychological benefits. Also, moving with friends then gives you a social outlet. It's a little bit harder in the winter to get out and go for a walk with friends, but maybe find a mall or an indoor rec center where you can do something with your friends. One of my favorite things to do with my friends is to put on music and dance. I love mindful music. I love aroma dance. Anything you can do to get your body moving is going to support that. Now, for me, I also do meditative movement. I am not good at sitting still. So meditating is a wonderful way to support your mental health. Spiritual practices is a great way to support your mental health. Anything that is mindful, that helps with your emotional regulation, helps your mental health. Self-care, self-awareness. Make a list of things that you enjoy doing to support that. One of my favorite things is there are many studies on faith, prayer, and scripture study supporting mental health by fostering emotional resistance, reducing stress, providing a sense of purpose, knowing who you are. Prayer and meditation can act as a calming mechanism, which helps regulate our emotions. Reading scriptures can provide encouragement, guidance, and builds hope during difficult times. So finding where that fits for you is key. These practices calm the autonomic nervous system, which then supports stress relief. So finding things that you enjoy to bring that mindfulness. It can be journaling. And our next piece that I love is gratitude journaling. Gratitude journaling switches our focus from lack into gratitude. See if you can find things that you don't normally think of to be grateful for. Then write anywhere from 3 to 10 of those every day. Emotional expression is a critical component to psychological and emotional health. Gratitude then improves your mood, increases positivity, reduces the stress, and helps relieve some of those depressive symptoms. What does a gratitude journal look like? Whatever you want it to be. It can be just verbally expressing those things. I have a friend who, when she wants, posts it on social media, and she keeps a running tally each time she posts. And she's in the 300s, if I'm not mistaken, maybe more, of things that she's grateful for. One of my favorite examples from her is one day she put, I am grateful for Costco rotisserie chicken and that I could make an easy meal for my family. So think outside the box. What did you experience today that you can be grateful for? Writing them down gives you an opportunity to go back and to see your growth and also all the things you've been blessed with. So I will provide for you guys a link to all of my notes and the research. So if you want to dive deeper into the science, you can. In there, I've created a gratitude journal, which gives gratitude quotes and then just empty pages for you to journal on. The next thing is one of my favorite things. It's exposure to nature and green time. Now, in the winter, sunlight. If you don't have green where you're at, natural sunlight and being outside, spending time in nature is, for everybody, it's a little bit different. For me, it's peaceful. One of my favorite things to do is watch the clouds. Other things you can do, they're nature-based exposures, going for a walk, going to the beach if you're anywhere near the beach, playing outside. Anything you can do to be out in nature truly supports your nervous system and that regulation. Studies have shown that it regulates the nervous system, lowers cortisol, and enhances your restoration. Brief, regular contact with natural settings can improve your emotions and well-being. And it's part of an overall well-being strategy, again, mind, body, and spirit as you're out in nature. One of the other key things is having emotional connection and support. Now, I don't know about you, but my world has changed when it comes to that social connection. Over the last 5 or 6 years, the way we interact socially has changed. We have to be more intentional of getting that social connection and support. Walk away from devices and do something with someone in person. That is key. Making eye contact, finding something meaningful to do together. That restores our emotional well-being and helps regulate the body. Are you seeing a pattern here? As we take care of our emotional and mental health, there are physical improvements. And as we take care of our physical health, there are emotional improvements. Our bodies work in tandem. All of our systems run together to support overall well-being. One of my favorite things is I am a certified essential oil coach. So aromatherapy is huge for me and my family. Many oils support different emotions, and I often talk about it. My favorite book as a resource is Essential Emotions. This is edition 14. I have multiple of these because I get a new book every time they release one. Why do they release a new one? Because new essential oils become available. Now, when it comes to essential oils, I only use doTERRA in my home for the purity, potency, and transparency and the testing that it does. Do your research. Aromatherapy is breathing it in. It goes to the amygdala and it calms the body. There's lots of research on this. Aromatherapy is the quickest way to change your mood and your thoughts. So some of my favorite essential oils to support that: Citrus Bliss from doTERRA. It's uplifting and it smells so good. It smells like a creamsicle to me. Balance is my go-to. Every day on my feet, I put Balance. I sometimes put it on my wrist so I can smell it. Frankincense daily on the crown of my head to support connection to the divine. I love the way that essential oils can support and regulate our emotions and our moods. In the blog post that I will put in here, there is a link to essential oils to support emotions during life changes. Because when life changes, emotions run high, as well as the aromatic use guide from doTERRA. So make sure you click through and get those resources. Now, in conclusion, I threw a lot of options for you. Pick one. One of my favorite things is habit stacking. Start one habit, make one change, pick one thing to improve your mental health today. And once that becomes easy and it's no big deal to do it, add a second. Get that routine down with the two, then add a third. Mental health support is most effective when it is continuous, not just done when you're in trauma and chaos. So, daily routines that are sustainable will support your overall well-being. Scientific evidence affirms that nutrition, movement, mindfulness, emotional expression, guys, don't hold it in. We're not meant to hold it in. We're meant to express it in a productive, constructive way. Expressing our emotions is important. Then make sure you get out in nature. Get out and do something social with your friends. Support your support your senses with essential oils that address those different emotions. You can improve your mental health one step at a time. And know you're not alone. If you need additional help, seek a mentor, a counselor, or even a friend. But take the first steps for healing, balancing the body, and long-term mental wellness. Bring on a healthy mind, body, and spirit because you're worth it. Have a great day. I hope you found something that you can take away from this workshop. And let me know in the comments if you could just change one thing. What would it feel like? What would it feel like? to make one change to support your mental health today. Thanks for joining me.